As the story moved toward its conclusion, the company stood on the brink of total collapse. Tension filled the air during the shareholders' meeting, with everyone expecting another power struggle. Instead, Jae-hyuk made a bold and unexpected decision. He stepped aside and brought his mother forward, calmly stating that she was the only person truly qualified to lead the company. His words exposed the lies, greed, and manipulation that Jae-hai and Ki-yong had hidden for years. In that moment, the truth finally came out, and their control over the company ended. With the crisis resolved, Jae-hyuk felt an overwhelming sense of relief. All he wanted was to see Darim and tell her that everything was finally over. On his way to meet her, he stopped by a street vendor to buy flowers, hoping to surprise her. But that small act of happiness turned into tragedy. Ki-yong, consumed by rage and fear of losing everything, deliberately drove his car into Jae-hyuk and sped away. Jae-hyuk collapsed on the road, badly injured. He was rushed to the hospital in critical condition. When Darim heard the news, she ran to the hospital in tears, refusing to leave his side. The surgery was successful, but Jae-hyuk remained unconscious for weeks. Each day, Darim sat beside him, holding his hand, speaking softly and praying that he would wake up. When Jae-hyuk finally opened his eyes, it felt like a miracle, but that joy did not last long. The doctors explained that he had lost parts of his memory. He could not remember the recent events of his life, including his relationship with Darim. Though he was polite to her, his eyes were filled with unfamiliarity, as if she were a stranger. Darim refused to give up. She stayed with him every day, trying to remind him of the love they shared. She talked about their memories, repeated their jokes, and even recreated moments they once lived together. But nothing worked. Jae-hyuk remained confused, unable to connect his heart to the past. Eventually, Jae-hyuk sensed her pain and distance. Believing that her presence only caused discomfort, he gently asked Darim to leave. Heartbroken but understanding, Darim walked away, choosing to protect him even if it meant losing him. Elsewhere, Jae-hai's life was also falling apart. After everything was exposed, she left the family home in anger and resentment. She turned her back on Chang-ho, accusing him of never truly loving her or her mother. Not long after, the authorities called Chang-ho in for questioning, as the investigation into the company's corruption deepened. Ki-yong was eventually arrested and sentenced, finally paying for the harm he had caused. With the chaos over, Jae-hyuk's mother officially took over the company. She began rebuilding it with honesty, fairness, and responsibility, determined to correct the mistakes of the past. Meanwhile, in a quieter story, Sunwoo and Ha-young grew closer while caring for Jun through those small, everyday moments. Sunwoo finally realized his true feelings and chose to face them sincerely. After being discharged from the hospital, Jae-hyuk returned to his daily life. Although his memories were incomplete, strange feelings began to surface. Certain places, familiar scents, and fleeting emotions connected to Darim slowly returned without explanation. Even without remembering her fully, his heart continued to be drawn toward her. As a gesture of gratitude, Jae-hyuk's mother bought Darim's family home and returned it to them, giving her stability and closure. When Darim refused to rejoin the company, she was encouraged instead to follow her own path. Taking the advice seriously, Darim worked tirelessly and successfully built her own business, proving her strength and independence. One day, Darim received information that her missing sister might be in Jeju. While packing for the trip, she discovered the dress she once wore when she pretended to be Jae-hyuk's girlfriend. Holding it in her hands stirred painful yet beautiful memories. She packed her suitcase and left, unaware that fate was about to intervene again. Upon arriving in Jeju, Darim went to a hotel in search of her sister. To her surprise, it was the very place where she and Jae-hyuk had first met. As she walked through the hotel corridors, memories flooded her mind, overwhelming her with emotion. She spotted her sister working as a waitress and decided to go inside to see her. However, she was stopped at the entrance and refused entry because her outfit did not meet the venue's dress code. With no other choice, she changed into the same dress she had worn the day she first met Jae-hyuk. After changing, she was finally allowed to enter the venue. Then, as if time had folded in on itself, Jae-hyuk appeared before her. Shock froze them both. In the chaos, someone accidentally bumped into Darim, causing her to stumble into Jae-hyuk's arms and kiss him. That single moment broke the barrier in his mind. All of his missing memories returned at once. Jae-hyuk finally remembered everything: their love, their pain, and the promise they once shared. He kissed her again, holding her tightly, afraid to let her go. After returning to Seoul, they chose to live together, no longer willing to be separated by misunderstandings or fate. Not long after, Jae-hyuk proposed, asking Darim to spend her life with him. She accepted through tears, and he placed the ring on her finger as a symbol of their renewed future. Years later, the story ends with them living peacefully as husband and wife, raising their children together and enjoying a life built on love, trust, and resilience, a future they fought hard to protect.